Well, top of the morning to you. Welcome back to another Scuttlebutt with Ivey's Family Factotum. I'm your boy Anson. It is Tuesday, and what happened to Monday? Case of the Mondays, I guess. I just did not feel like recording, and I didn't. So, yeah, obviously, we took the weekend to go up to my mom's. So, with the driving around. Hi, Miss Giggles. You coming to say hi? Are you coming to say hi? Here, see if we can spin you all around. You saying hi? Oh, can you see her? Yeah. You just want to come play in the mud. That's what it was. So, obviously I'm sitting over here on the gabion wall steps, kind of behind the vehicles and whatnot, because it is a little windy today. So basically starting tonight, i.e. tomorrow, we're looking at roughly a possibility of 8 days worth of rain. Are you gonna let me talk? Huh? Are you gonna let me talk? You're being rude right now. Trying to say your own stories? Yeah? Come here. Come here. Come here. Giggles. Come here. Come here. She's like, you don't have any food. Alright. Bye. Yeah, crazy animals. So, yeah, obviously, like I said, we were out on the road and then coming back. So I drove there, Gladys drove back, and it never fails. I always end up getting upset whenever she drives, and I don't know. It's always one of those, she drives it like she stole it. Yeah, that. And, being a new truck, I can only say it so many times. So, yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons. So, just a few different things that happened yesterday. I just nope, I don't feel like recording anything. So, I didn't. I just worked. I did some stuff behind the house, did some stuff up towards the front of the house. So, like I said, we're going to be shifting gears. So, I still plan on moving the sheds, right? That shed I plan on moving, along with the blue shed. Those are still projects that's going to happen this year. But the big project, instead of working on the cellar, is going to be getting the road going up the hillside. Now, if I can't really get it done with this, then obviously, I'm going to have to hire someone to come out with a dozer and at least, get the basic bulk of it knocked out, enough to where I can finish it with this. So, I don't know, we'll see. I do think I can get in there and remove a lot of the trees and the shrubbery with, hand tools, just using a chainsaw, using some clippers, just going through, knocking out the big bulk of it, and then kind of coming back after that, just doing the cleanup with the tractor. I really feel. Now, would it go a lot faster if I had a dozer or excavator? Sure, yes it would. Okay, so I went ahead and someone decided she wanted to come back over here and be rude again. So I went ahead, just turned off the camera, shoot her away, and we'll see what happens. So, but as I was saying, I do think obviously it would go faster if I had the correct equipment for that, because obviously this isn't like the biggest of big tractors. It's considered, a medium utilitarian style tractor. So, it's not really meant for doing, that big heavy lifting of making roads and things like that. So I'm just going to try to, not kill it, because obviously if I kill the tractor, then, I'm not going to have a tractor anymore to do the other work around here that needs to be done. So I'm still going to try to take it easy with it and whatnot. And then, because I've obviously need to put the backhoe back on with some other work that I've already done, with some of the bigger stumps, because I don't know if you can see from here, but there's some stumps, right there as it sits in front of the tractor, that big one that's there had already broken my grapple. So just trying to pick it up, that's back here whenever I took the stump out of the back, and it broke it. So and that's not even, that wasn't even a big one, right? The big one that's there is kind of one that was already here in this area, that we had kind of taken out, moved around. I don't know. That might be the one that Dad and I took out by hand, or it might be the one, I don't know, because there was two big trees that were here. But I just know that this old girl, new girl, because she's not old, she's new. This new girl cannot pick it up. It's way too heavy. So really all I can do is kind of just push it around or try to drag it with chains, whatnot. And so I've been kind of just putting stuff over by the tent storage shop thing on the other side of the pond, just trying to put some of these stumps over there to I'm just going to dig and bury them later, right? Because you try to burn a stump, it still has mud and dirt and all that stuff on there, and it doesn't work out. So plus I've been moving a lot of like the burnable type stuff, because like we had like a burn area back here and a burn area over here and a burn area over there and just a bunch of different piles, and I don't want to be doing that anymore. So I'm going to actually take the time to just go to one spot up in the front of the property, because that way I can kind of keep that area controlled of where we're burning, and it's already a good area. We've already burned there before, and then if I want to collect any of the ashes for other stuff, then I'll just go up there, I'll collect it, and be done with it. Plus, I had mentioned last week too that with shifting gears, doing the road going up the hill, that I was also going to talk to my mom. So whenever she has decided that she wants to move, we don't know yet, right? That's still, it could happen this year, it could happen next year, it could happen 5 years from now. Don't know. That's just one of those things that she does want to come here, but there's still stuff she has to take care of. So with that being said, we've asked if she would like to have her place up on top of the hill, and the answer was yes. She would rather be up there instead of up in the front. So we are actually going to be utilizing basically the entire front of the property, and then actually down the property, going down the side road, strictly for animals. So we should have, I think altogether it equals about a little over 3 acres that we can utilize just strictly for animals. And hey, that'll be good, be decent. Obviously, you can't put like a whole bunch of stuff out there, but we've already talked about the girls wanting to have horses up in the front. I would still like to have at least a couple of sheep, and because I'm more of, I'd rather have the sheep for milk production, for making cheese and different things like that. It's a really good quality milk, if you are a milk drinker. So yeah, it's all in due time, right? As of right now, my number one goal that I want to get done is getting houses built. So doing that, Gonna get some houses made. Hopefully this year. Also, I will be getting a sawmill. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Not knock on wood or whatnot, that we can try to make that happen. I don't know. That's my goal, but whether it happens or not, that's still up in the air. So, yeah, always make a lot of goals and then work towards those goals. But don't be discouraged if you can't reach that goal within the timeline that you're trying to give yourself. So, always have that you still want to do it. Don't, like I said, don't get discouraged. Just update the goal. That's it. That's all you can really do. So, because you're always going to have stuff that happens. There's always going to be something. Always going to be something that comes up, and hey, I just can't get it done. So, like weather, right? Dealing with weather. So, obviously, I'd like to be out here doing stuff. And I'm still going to get out here. I think today's like a real slight chance. I want to say less than 20%, or down to the teens. That we're getting rain today, but just looking, I mean, it looks like we are. So, but I'm still going to get out here and try to do something before then, and then, yeah, it's like I started getting this place looking decent from the last rain, and then now we're going to get 8 days worth of rain again. So, it is what it is, right? So, all right, y'all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get inside. I'll get this edited and put out to y'all, and then get out here and get busy. So, we definitely thank you for following in on today's journey. And, ooh, stomach. Easy, boy. I just ate breakfast. All right, it's digesting. So I'm pretty sure you didn't catch that on camera, but yeah, it's talking to me. So with that being said, we definitely thank you for following in on today's journey. Get out there, thank a veteran every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day, because you never know when it's their last day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, friends.